And welcome to Grant Gymnasium as we have our second game of the evening, as we have the Gorlocks and Panthers facing off at Grant Gymnasium. I am Cam Brockschmidt. Thank you for joining us here today. We just had a very intense back and forth matchup with the women's basketball team. They lost by 1 point to Greenville, who improved to 10-4 on their season. And now we're on to the men's side of things, as we have the 1-12 Greenville Panthers and the 4-8 Webster Gorlocks. Webster 4-2 in their last 6 games, finally getting some wins on the board. Just starting out 0-6. They are 2-0 in conference play, winning their last 2 games, both against conference opponents. Hoping to improve to 3-0 in conference, as they made it to the conference finals last season, losing in the final. And we have the 1-12 Greenville Panthers, who we all know play at one pace, and that is go. They just continue to just go, and score and shoot as much as they can. If they get an ounce of daylight, they are going to take a shot. They have 3 players who are averaging 10 or more points, with Keyshawn Thomas with 17.8 points per game. They have Jared Johnson with 15.3 and Darius Scott with 12.4. And on the other side of things, we have the Webster Gorlocks, who have been playing a lot better as of late. And to me, it's all thanks to one guy, Jamard Skies II, the freshman out of St. Louis, Missouri. He has been playing amazing to go along with senior Win Brown Jr., or JR as people like to call him. He averages 11.4 to lead the team, but Jamard Skies averaging 8.6 points per game, but his three-point percentage at 41% is very impressive. And the top 4 scorers on this Webster team is a lot better than last season, depth-wise, in my opinion. As last season, they struggled a lot because I felt like their depth wasn't as strong as like the women's team was. But I think this team, this season, they are really turning that around. And Win Brown Jr., Jamard Skies, each averaging over their season averages in the last 2 games and the last 2 wins. Averaging 17 points a game is Win Brown Jr.'s last 2 games. And Jamard Skies, I should say, had an impressive performance in their win against Fontbonne. 4 for 5 from downtown, 18 points, 6 rebounds, had 3 steals and a block to go along with that. And the starting lineups for Webster: Skies, Brown, Becton, Moore, and Coleman. It's pretty much what you're going to see all season as long as all players are healthy. They are a strong starting 5. And in the last game, we had a player reach the 1,000-point mark in their career, and Julie Bondistel, becoming the 9th ever Gorlock to do it in women's basketball history. But Win Brown Jr. just 26 points away from becoming the 15th men's basketball player to reach 1,000. So 26 points is a lot from Win Brown Jr. He has done it in his career several times. Hopefully he can put a big dent into that. In the next game, he can reach that historical mark for number 12. We'll have Carl Moore Jr. and Gawar Tuam doing the opening tip-off. And it'll go to the Gorlocks. And Win Brown, open look here. The shot is no good. Rebound goes back to Carl Moore Jr. Jason Coleman, down low. Almost a nice play there. Coleman with a beautiful move there. Just misses. And not handled well Jared Johnson, the second leading scorer on Greenville, can't handle that one. It'll go out of bounds and back to Webster. Marcus Becton, the junior out of Chicago, Illinois, will have the inbound pass. He gets it right back, going up. Good pass there to Moore, and he slams it down. Carl Moore Jr. getting on the board here, first for the Gorlocks. They play quickly here. They are trying to get that open shot, averaging 104 points per game. Right now taking a lot slower than they typically do. Greenville not able to handle that one well. Moore Jr. picking up the steal that Wynn Brown forced. Coleman not passing it there. He'll shoot it, and it'll be missed, but a foul. Coleman might have had Sykes open on that rush on the 2-on-1. Instead, he will go to the line and shoot two. So interesting here, the Gorlocks having nobody at the line to get a possible rebound from a Coleman miss. If he misses at the line, he misses the first one, hits the second one, because Greenville likes to just eat up those rebounds and get a quick cherry-picked basket. And there's the open look that they like to get, and he hits it. Travis Sticky getting Greenville on the board. They were knotted at three. Wynn Brown quickly down. Over to Becton. Becton maneuvering his way through the Greenville defenders and making it 5-3 Webster lead. Expect more quick shots like the last possession from Greenville. Dickey trying to float it up. Good play there by Coleman. Tuam is massive, but Coleman leaping up and forcing a steal. Sykes getting on the board. Freshman guard, you have to be pleased with the future with number 11. He has played outstanding this season. Great shooter as well. What a block there by Carl Moore Jr. Wynn Brown with a shot off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Moore, blocked by Tuam. And now here comes Greenville. And that will be a travel. Too many steps there by number 33, Brock Bailey. And now they will kind of shift out their first line. So I compare the girls' basketball team for Webster as sort of like a hockey line, a hockey offense where they just kind of shift out lines because they have so much depth. But with Greenville, it's like that as well, but it's more just to like throw opponents off by how quickly they play and how different the court looks every few minutes. It's kind of strange how they play, but it is very interesting, especially to call. Here comes Greenville. They are not looking too hot here. Gorlocks get another steal. Wynn Brown with an easy bucket there. At first it was easy. It rolled around the old toilet bowl a little bit, and it'll go in. 9-3 Webster lead here early in the first half. They find a semi-open shot. Might have been tipped a little bit by Carl Moore Jr., and it'll hit off a Greenville player. That's number 12, Joseph Craig, and it'll go back to the Gorlocks. Sykes trying to whip that one there. Stolen by Greenville. The floater off the board. And the rebound goes to Coleman, who gets fouled, and we'll have another stoppage. But with Sykes coming into the Gorlock offense, we've seen a lot less of senior Mark Moore, who hasn't started a game yet this season, which is interesting because he was the second or third leading scorer from last season. And Carl Moore just bullying his way through. And quickly, Greenville just going right in. Not really much of an offensive plan, and they bury that one. Number 31, Carlos Crespo getting on the board for Greenville. 11-5 Gorlock lead. Coleman, he can match that speed that Greenville puts out. And Carl Moore Jr. again with a nice hook. Coleman getting the assist on that one. It is fun to call a Greenville game, trust me, because they are fast, and it is fun to keep up. And a travel. Travel called on Greenville for the time being, and it'll stay that way. I thought the refs were going to talk that one out. It'll go back to the Gorlocks, who are up by 8 with 16:40 to go in the half. You think with the Greenville team being 1-12 that this could be an easy win, and for the Gorlocks, who could improve to 3-0 in conference play. But last time these two teams met, Greenville, they won pretty handily, and I got to call that game, and it got pretty chippy at the end. And Greenville almost blew a 20-point lead. And Moore up and no good. Rebound goes to Carl Moore. He can't put the putback in, and that'll go to the rebound of Greenville. Stop and go here. Nice spin move there by Tuam, and he's got it. Gawar Tuam. One of the best names I've gotten to call, Gawar Tuam. That just sounds like a basketball player if I've ever heard one. He gets the bucket. Carl Moore up and does not get the foul. Tuam, nice defense on Carl Moore Jr. It'll go back out. Jared Johnson down low. Stretched over. Wide open is Dickey, and he gets the three. Just like that, Greenville makes the lead down to 3 points with 15:45 to go in the half. That was Travis Dickey. He gets his second three-pointer of the game. The full court press by Greenville in effect here. Tuam forces the pass by Carl Moore Jr. down to Alpha Diallo, the sophomore out of Atlanta, Georgia. He gets on the board. And as a broadcaster, you have to learn a bunch of names. You have to keep up with all kinds of things. You have to study the game down to the inches. And when a team plays this fast, it can be difficult to keep up. Hopefully I'm doing a pretty good job. I think one of my favorite players to watch, though, Javon Nugent for the Gorlocks. He's not the tallest guy out there. You know, he's not the biggest guy. But, man, does he play scrappy. I always love seeing number one play. What a move there by Becton. Nugent gets the rebound for him, dishes it out, and Marcus Becton, despite missing the first shot, he'll sink the second one. Ooh, almost a double dribble there. Not called. A little shot pass there. And interesting foul there. The whole crowd collectively, one big ooh. Alpha Diallo. Smile in his mouth is not shut since that foul was called. And at the line now, the 6'10" freshman out of Juba, South Sudan, Donato Pakek. Hopefully I said that name right. I'm looking at the pronunciation. I really hope I did, but he is a 6'10" freshman. A lot of size to this Greenville team that I did not see last year when I got the pleasure of calling the Panthers Gorlock game. Wynn Brown giving off to Moore. Great pass by Moore down to Nugent. Nugent on his right gets the tip in. Scrappy points there from number one. And a floater. No good. Nugent able to suck in that rebound. He's got it now. Trying to find somebody. Finds Becton. Moore wide open. He's got a lane. Decides to pass it off to Wynn Brown. Unselfish play there by Mark Moore, and Wynn Brown has himself a bucket. And just as I'm trying to announce that, Joseph Craig responds with a two-pointer of his own. Webster up by 8, stolen by Greenville. A three-pointer. That one's good. Looked good out of the hands all the way by Adrian Alvarez. So a quick steal in 3, and it's a 5-point Gorlock lead. Nugent getting that, has some space. Moore in the corner. Looked to be open. Nugent decides to go for it. Gets another rebound up and no good on the putback. Webster's been very good at getting offensive rebounds and getting the putback baskets. Not there. That one no good from Keyshawn Thomas, who leads the team in scoring. Wynn Brown, Bit of a Euro step. He gets that one to go. When Brown now has 6 points, so he is 20 points away from being 15th Gorlock ever to reach 1,000 career points. And once again, just that quick line changes here. I feel like every time I look up, I see new Greenville players on the court. Darius Scott, one of the other lead scorers here on this team, checking in for the first time, number 4. Here comes Alpha Diallo. That one's missed. Rebound goes right back to him. There are 3 Greenville players hounding Nate Jones. Win Brown out to Sykes, who gives it down to Nate Jones, who tries to left-hand hook that one in. Instead, it's called a foul, and Jones will go to the line. 109-95 was the score of the last time these two teams met. And in that game, it was here at Grant Gymnasium. And boy, was it a crazy one, because at first it looked like Greenville was running away with that game. They were up by 10 at half, and they were up by 20 at one point throughout that second half, but then they just came back. Rodson Etienne had an insane game. The former Gorlock, Win Brown, had 13 of his own, had 4 for 13 from the field, so look to get him going against Greenville this time around. And Nate Jones gets a foul call there. 8-point lead for the Gorlocks with 12:50 to go in the first half. That's a long stretch pass out to Dickey. That one looked good from here. He gets his own rebound. Flips it now to Tuum. And another three-point attempt. No good. Good rebound there. And a foul drawn by Gawar Tuum. Rebound control on that possession by Greenville was pretty good, and it'll stay an 8-point lead unless Tuum can make these free throws. And he hits the first one there. That's his 3rd point of the game. Second one, no good. The rebound tipped, and Webster handles it. Or not. Sykes just able to keep that one in bounds. Josh Luster, quick pass now to Alpha Diallo. Back to Luster. Luster charging in, drawing the foul there. Josh Luster, the junior forward out of St. Louis, Missouri, the Mineral Area College transfer. Makes his first shot, and here comes the second line for Greenville. They play fast, so they have to have quick line changes to keep the energy up for each player, because they just play so fast. You know, it may not work in some of the games, but I really respect the Greenville's coach for this kind of game plan. You know, it makes it really interesting seeing new types of game plans for teams. You know, because sometimes it just gets so dull and vanilla. You know, it's just the same thing over and over again. But when you have a team like this that just plays so fast and shoots so fast, it's definitely refreshing. 7-point Webster lead. Win Brown coming in, and that one's up and no good. That one looked like it had a chance to go. It'll stay with Webster. Here is Luster. Just made the free throw attempts. Good fake pass there. Beautiful play all around by Webster, and it's hit by Win Brown. He is now 18 points away from the 1,000-point mark. That's a nice shot there from about the free throw line, elbow. Good response, so it's still a 7-point Webster lead. Goes right back to, it's been about a 7-point deficit for the most part. That tip pass goes right back to Wynn Brown Jr. And they're going to call travel on number 12. And back to Wynn Brown. He missed 2 games earlier in the season. But overall, he has hit the 26-point mark once against Yeshiva College on November 13th. So we could see him do it again here against a Greenville team that focuses more on offense than defense. He already has 8 so far. Be cool to see 2 Gorlocks on each side of the basketball reach the 1,000-point mark. And a 3-pointer from Tuam. Almost made it there. Sykes going down fast. Back to Wynn Brown, and he's got 10. 16 points away for number 12. What a move here. Up in. That one's in. Beautiful move from Jared Johnson. He responds right back with a 2-pointer of his own. Sykes back to Wynn Brown. And he gets called for a travel. Just move the feet enough to be called for a travel. So it'll go right back to Greenville with 10:40 to go in the first half. Greenville with the ball, trying to make it just a 5-point deficit. Tuam on the hook, no good. Hawkins gets the rebound. Brown pushing his way forward, gives it off to Becton. Down low, Coleman trying to find Becton, and that one, bit of a confused pass there, and oof. Is that one going to stay with Webster? Wow, the ball staying with Webster. They're saying it went off a Greenville player. Interesting, as Wynn Brown will be checked out, so his 1,000-point watch will have to wait. Hopefully see him back later in the half. Coleman double-teamed. He'll just throw it off a Panther, and they'll reset. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Becton down to Coleman, double teamed again. Find Hawkins wide open. And Hawkins getting called for a travel. They're watching the feet closely here. Second travel in about a minute or so for these Gorlocks. Still a 7-point Webster lead. And a 3-pointer. Great passing from Greenville. But it's rebounded by Carl Moore. Moore to the other Moore. Here's Mark Moore. Now the word Moore doesn't really sound like a word. Becton, good move here, and that one gets pickpocketed a little bit. Weird bounce. Down low to Coleman. Gets the jump and the foul. The 5th foul in the half here, first half for Greenville, 3 for Webster. That one is up, rolls around. Oh, looked good for a second. Did not get the luck on that roll there. Each side really hasn't scored over these past couple minutes. See if Greenville can change it there. Bit of an open look, no good. Rebound goes back to Greenville. The fake, the tip. A lot of good chances for Greenville. They just could not capitalize. Now it's over to Coleman, down low, trying to look for a foul. No whistle at all. Moore, a wide open three-pointer. That one, no good. Rebound gets tipped back to Greenville. Oh, a nice move behind the back there. The floater, that one's in. Nice play there by number 12, Joseph Craig. Great balance there from him. And now Webster bullying their way down, and that's Coleman. That's his bread and butter right there, driving to the rim. And a steal there, and a play by Moore, but a whistle. And he blew the whistle a little too late, and that's what the fans are. The fans are a bit upset about. So the steal and score will not count as the whistle was blown a bit late, but still blown. So it's back to a 7-point Webster lead. And that one just gets fisted by Coleman at first, able to recover and keep it as Greenville. And they'll get called for a travel, but a hard fall by number 33, Brock Bailey. And he is slow to get up, and we will take a break, and hopefully number 33 is all right. And we are back as Brock Bailey needing some help to get off the court. But good to see him up and at least moving a little bit, not putting a whole lot of pressure on his right foot, but hopefully number 33 make a nice recovery. He hit the ground pretty hard, and it took a while for him to get up, so hopefully number 33 will be all right, as it'll be Webster's ball with 8:43 to go on the half. It's been a 7-point lead for the Gorloks for most of this half. Whenever one side scores, the other side answers, and it's been staying at that 7-point deficit. So let's see if the Gorloks can finally push through that 7-point threshold and put this game out of reach. Coleman starting out with the ball for Webster. Back over to Beckton. Floated back to Coleman. Moore finds an opening. Decides to shoot it. Not a great shot there. Rebounded by Greenville. Tuam has it down low. Up and in. Just checking into the game, Jamie Calmes. Checked in for Brock Bailey, and he makes his first basket. So now it's back to a 5-point deficit. This is usually when Webster makes a 2-pointer, makes it back to 7 points. But Moore, a deep three. No good again. Rebounded by Beckton, though, as it was tipped up by Sykes, and it's back to a 7-point lead. As I predicted it. And a three-pointer here. Misses by quite a bit on the right side. An air ball by Darius Scott. So it'll be 34-27 score. It'll remain that with 7:37 to go in the first half. Moore slowing things down. He's going to float it up to Sykes, who gives it back to Becton. Becton with the right hand make, and he's got his 8th point of the half. 8 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist for Becton so far. Swing it out, a deep three. That one rebounded by Greenville. Up and in. That's number 30, Caden Johnson. So it's back to a 7-point lead. Under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Becton, he's had a very strong first half. Just made the last bucket. Looking for another one. Gets tipped up. Possibly wanting a foul call. No foul there. Wide open look. Decides to drive in to him. Up and no good. Gets his own rebound. Stripped away by Mark Moore. Nice play there by number 14. He hasn't had the best half shooting, but makes a nice defensive play there. Becton charging in. Nice pass down to Carl Moore, and he gets a foul called. That's number 42, Gawar Tuam. Carl Moore shooting 42% from the line this season. This is the first one there. And that was kind of the struggle last season as well for number 24. And the rebounding, the scoring, the blocking, everything was always there for number 24, but the free throw shooting continues to be a problem as those 2 missed free throws rebounded by Greenville. Nice play there, jump and shoot. We've seen a lot of athletic shots and scoring from our 12, Joseph Craig, in this first half. He's had a lot of nifty moves, and that one no different. He now has 8 points to lead Greenville. Diallo gives it off to Moore. Moore to Win Brown. Brown thought about it, shoots it from the elbow, rolls in and out, and it'll be rebounded by Greenville. 5:50 to go. Nice pass there from Craig. Back over to number 12. He'll shoot it. And he almost made it look good there. Back out to Craig. He wants it. Good pass. But it was tipped by Carl Moore, and it's 2-on-1 down to Win Brown, and he's able to bank that one home. His 12th point, just 14 away from the 1,000-point mark in his Webster career. From the elbow, a 2, no good. Rebounded by Webster, but we get a whistle. That foul will go on Greenville. Webster now in the first bonus after that foul.
Into the game for the Warlocks, number 1, Javon Nugent. In for the Panthers, number 4, Darius Scott. Number 40, Gawar Tuam. Number 24, Jared Johnson. Shooting the 1-and-1 for the Warlocks, number 10, Alpha Diallo.
So Diallo will head to the line as the Greenville Panthers, with their 7th foul, they will head into the bonus. And Diallo shoots and makes the first one.
Into the game for the Warlocks, number 23, Josh Webster.
Second shot also goes in. 9-point lead for Webster. Just over 5 minutes to play in the half. Webster's played pretty strong defense on the 3 ball, which was the problem last time Greenville played Webster. And so far, they have played strong defense. That one, bit of a tricky pass there. And that one even trickier, and will go out of bounds. 3 for 13 from 3 is Greenville. And Webster hasn't made a three-pointer yet. Actually, they're 0 for 3. And with that foul, the second bonus free throw attempts will be Sykes to the line. And when you look at last game here, Webster shot 28%, just 2 for 7. They only got 7 shots. Is that one rebounded by Sykes, trying to earn the points there, all missed. Quickly down is Greenville, stolen by Win Brown. He's got an opening. And that one's up and in. He's now 12 points away from the 1,000-point mark. A quick shot from the elbow and a good response from Greenville. 8 for 29 was Greenville in the last game they played Webster. And that one called a foul. Webster will go to the line. 42-33. 4:12 to go in the first half. That is now 9 fouls here in the first half for Greenville to Webster's 3. And Win Brown Jr. came to this game 26 points away from 1,000 career points as a Gorlock. And he's only 12 away now after an impressive first half. And if he's able to do it, he'll just become the 15th male basketball player in Gorlock history to hit the 1,000-point mark, and he will be checked out for Jason Coleman. So we might have to wait till the second half to see if he can hit 12 more points. Webster sinking both free throw attempts. Gorlock lead up to 11. And a three-point look, no good. Rebounded off of 2 players. They're going to say it is going to stay with Greenville. 3 for 14 the Panthers are from downtown. A quick shot, no good. Hoping for that one. That one continues to just bounce awkwardly around. Seen a lot of awkward bounces in this game, and the 10th foul by the Panthers. And so now we will have another bonus, the double bonus shot, as Luster will head back to the line for the 3rd time in the game. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Hasn't even taken a field goal shot yet. And he makes the first one. Luster getting his free throw reps in here. 5 for 5. And that one misses. Rebounded by Greenville. Quickly down. In the corner. Thought about it. Pull up from the mid-range shot there. Misses back to Webster. They're up by 12. It's Nugent up and in. And now it is a 14-point lead as Webster's starting to run away with this one here in the first half. 3:20 to go. Keyshawn Thomas, a lot of the top scorers for this Panther team have been relatively quiet, and that one goes out of bounds. Another turnover back to the Gorlocks. .310 to go in the first half. Webster had a 7-point lead for a lot of this half. Just could not get out of that threshold, but now a 14-point lead, starting to run away with it a little bit. And even when they make sloppy plays like that, they're able to recover. Back to Carl Moore. Bit of a mismatch. Can't get the easy bucket to go. Remains a 14-point Webster lead. Quickly now, Greenville. Trying to have better looks here, and that one was a pretty decent look. Doesn't go. The rebound goes back to Greenville. They just cannot finish anything right now. That'll hit off of two Gorlocks and stay with the Panthers. Greenville cannot finish their opportunities. The Gorlocks haven't really given them a whole lot of open looks, but even when they have, it doesn't really seem like the Panthers are hitting much. And that one, no different there. Rebounded by Luster. Throw it down to Coleman. Coleman drops it back to Luster. Coleman. Diallo fumbled it a little bit. Back down to Coleman. And that is Alpha Diallo with the shot. Rebounded by Moore. That one not good either. Greenville with 2 minutes to go here. A shot by Dickey, no good. Rebounded back to Greenville. And a foul on Webster. As a team, Greenville shooting 14 for 41. That's 34%. And 3 for 16 from the three-point line, which is 18%. 45% is what Webster is shooting. So they have had a strong team effort despite not making a three-pointer yet. But they don't need to make a three-pointer whenever they have had some great looks down low. Another great look here for Greenville. Cannot get anything going. Keyshawn Thomas, a wide-open three. Misses it there. Jason Coleman, a strong pass to Win Brown. He's back in the game. On his right hand there. Nice move by number 12, Win Brown Jr., who's only 10 points away from his historic 1,000th point. Back out again. Thomas gets his feet set. Finally able to end the drought. 4 for 18 is Greenville as a team. It's a 13-point Webster lead. Becton guarded by Thomas. A foul called again. That's now 11 as a team.
Foul called on the Panthers, number 1, Keyshawn Thomas, his first. Marcus Becton makes the long walk to the line to shoot double bonus.
So that'll be the 4th bonus shot overall for Webster as the foul troubles for Greenville just pile up. That's 11 now. That one doesn't go. Second one also doesn't go. 2 missed free throws there from Becton. And Thomas getting a nice look there. Misses that one as well. Win Brown with a nice rebound. Maneuvers his way out of 2 Panther defenders. Coleman up and fouled. 12th foul now for the Greenville Panthers, who are down by 13 with 1:12 to go in the first half. Seems like every 5 seconds hear a whistle and Greenville has a foul. First one goes in for Coleman.
Into the game for the Panthers, number 30, Caden Johnson, number 24, Jared Johnson, number 4, Darius Scott.
16 points for Win Brown. He has been
Travis Dickey.
a very strong scorer. 8 for 11 from the field for Win Brown as well. 4 steals to go along with that. He must know that he's getting close to that 1,000-point mark. That ball not touched by Gorlock, somehow fumbled by Greenville, and that one will go out of bounds back to the Gorlocks. I'd like to see if Win Brown can get another bucket here before the half ends. Put him at 8 or 7 away from 1,000. That'd be a pretty cool moment to be able to call 2 Gorlocks hitting 1,000 points in one day. Win Brown trying to find somebody. That might have been a double dribble there. Not called. Becton spinning around under a minute to go now in the first half. Coleman doing it himself. No good. Becton had the rebound at first, but it's controlled by Greenville. A three-point attempt blocked. Blocked by Wynn Brown, but called a foul. Thought he got all ball on that one, so it'll be 3 free throw attempts for Jared Johnson. 12 fouls for Greenville, 5 for Webster, 17 total in the first half for each side. First one does not go for number 24. Second one is good, so it's now a 13-point Gorlock lead.
And number 1, Javon Nugent.
And that one's made there. There seemed to be a gremlin in the crowd growling, and Wynn Brown with the shot, no good. Only his 4th miss on 12 attempts. I don't know what that was when the Greenville player was shooting, but it's got some of the bench players laughing. It sounded like a gremlin getting run over by a car. Wynn Brown surrounded by 2 Greenville players. And it's a timeout called with 32 seconds to go in the first half. The top 2 scorers for Webster are Wynn Brown and Becton, combining for 24 points. They're shooting 12 for 18 combined as well, which is fantastic efficiency from the top 2 scorers for Webster. And for Greenville, Craig and Dickey leading their team in scoring, combining for 6 for 9. So they've been the most efficient shooters, but despite that, everybody else not really rounding out great efficiency. So they're shooting just 34% as a team compared to Webster's 44%. Both sides struggling from the line, though, however, is 10 for 19 for Webster and 4 for 7 for Greenville. So have not been able to cash in on a lot of free opportunities, especially with the Gorlocks. Holman finds Nugent. 28 seconds to go here in the half. And it'll be a blocking foul here. Nugent will go to the line. And now Webster shooting just 50% as a team from the charity stripe. That one misses as well. 25 seconds to go, so no shot clock here on this possible final play of the half. And a 3-point look here. That one no good. Rebounded by Greenville at first, but Diallo able to steal it. Just 8 seconds to go. Becton getting it. Charging in fast. Up and in by Marcus Becton. What a play. The shot gets off, and it misses by quite a bit. Webster with a 15-point lead to end the half. Marcus Becton getting his 10th point. So 2 Webster Gorlocks hitting the double digits with Marcus Becton and Wynn Brown. Wynn Brown just 10 points away from 1,000. Look to see him get that in the second half. A strong first half by Webster, shutting down Greenville's fast-paced offense. They were not able to get anything going from downtown, shooting 4 for 20. And despite Webster losing the last matchup against Greenville, they came out and played strong here in the first half. 53-38, we will see you in the second half in about 15 minutes. And welcome back to Grant Gymnasium as we have the Greenville Panthers visiting your Webster Gorloks. This has been Cam Brockschmidt calling the first half for you. I want to thank you all for joining us here as the Gorloks commanding a 53-38 lead as they are trying to get their third win in a row, which would also be their third conference win in a row, which in the grand scheme of things is very, very important for future conference play. And we will get set to kick off the second half, and the point leaders for Webster, Beckton, and leading everybody with 16 points, Wynn Brown Jr., who is just 10 points away from the historic 1,000 career point, just the 15th Gorlok ever to do it if he's able to. And Greenville starting off here with the ball in the second half. And a three-point attempt. First shot, no good. Beckton, 10 points in the first half. He gets the rebound, handled by Wynn Brown Jr. Finds a little bit of space, going to drop it back to Beckton. A spin by Beckton, and that one's in. He's got 12 now. And a long three. Wow. That one had a lot of arc on it. And it is landed by Jared Johnson. So a 2 by Webster answered by a 3 from Greenville. A 3-on-2 here led by Wynn Brown. He has the ball. He spins off the backboard and in. He's got 18 now. It's now 8 points away for Wynn Brown. Very doable. That one doesn't hit anything. It goes back to Greenville. Thought about a three-pointer. Instead, taking the 2, no good. Rebounded by Greenville for a second. Tipped off of both the 24s, and it'll stay with the Gorloks. That one's floated all the way to Jason Coleman. He's coming in fast, up and in. Nearly kissed the backboard there, and it is now a 18-point Webster lead. A shot there, no good. Could have just taken the easy putback. Decides to get it down low, and a foul drawn. And so it'll go back to Greenville. Donato will head to the line to shoot 2. That shot. That one is also synced. That one fought for. Stolen by Beckton. Coming down fast. Up, and that one is going to draw a foul. You can tell he wanted that one, but he'll go to the line. That shot rims around. Beckton has not made a free throw attempt quite yet. That one rims around again. It'll stay back to Greenville after the foul. Quick shot. That one is in. Adrian Alvarez with a quick 2-point look there. Wynn Brown handling it now. Here is Sykes giving off to Moore. Moore, despite the light contact on the ball, Carl Moore pushing it through. 61-45 Webster lead. Good passing around, a wide open look. That one is in. 3-point shot by Keyshawn Thomas. 3. Carl Moore, had a wide open look and he just fumbled it. Greenville controlling it after the turnover. Tuum with the hook. No good. Rebounded swiftly by Becton. 2 hands on the ball there. Long stretch pass to Sykes. Gives it off to Coleman. Coleman back out to Brown. Has a nice look here. That one doesn't go. Moore with a nice rebound. Gets the foul and one opportunity. Great presence there by number 24 to put that one home. And he's able to finish the end one opportunity there. I'd like to see Carl Moore Jr. make more of those free throw attempts. Nice spin move there. The floater, no good. Rebounded, swatted away. Handled by Moore to Wynn Brown, and he has 20 points. So 6 away from that 1,000-point mark. A step back. Faked it. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded and controlled by Sykes over to Becton. Becton, down low to Moore. Moore, good bounce pass. Hits off of Dickey's hands and out of bounds. Swung over to Becton. Becton back out to Jason Coleman. Coleman, good strong pass. Great vision there from number 3 to find Sykes down low. And Jamard Sykes with the bucket. Not the best shot there. And the rebound whistle. Nice swing pass there, a long 3. That one hits off the side of the backboard, Paul George style. And it's continued to be handled by Greenville. A nice look there, no good again, no good again. A lot of great looks for Greenville. They just can't cash anything there. Keyshawn Thomas hitting the side of the backboard. Not the best look. And a great pass here. How about that? And a dunk there by Diallo. 2-hand throwing it down. That was a grown man slam there. That shot no good. Back out, and here comes Diallo. Bounce pass to Wynn Brown. On the right hand, and it's in. 4 points away, Wynn Brown to 1,000. Long shot, no good. Blocked by Carl Moore. 3 Gorlocks were on that shot attempt there, and we will have a jump ball.
In for the Gorlocks, number 1, Javon Nugent, number 23, Josh Webster. For the Panthers, number 40, DeWar Tuitt, number 34, Travis Dickey, number 4, Darius Scott, and number 30, Caden Johnson.
And here come Sykes over to Luster. Can't get anything going there, but he finds an opening. Nice shot there. Josh Luster on the shot, and this is becoming an extreme blowout. A shot no good, rebounded by Greenville. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay back to, or should I say back to the Gorlocks. Did not stay with them. .54 to go in the game. Webster with a 74-48 lead. 26 points for those who can't do quick math like me. Luster finding Sykes down low. Easy bucket there, 28-point lead. A fake shot pass there down to Dickey, and he'll make an easy bucket there. Nice bounce pass to Sykes. The passing by the Gorlocks here in the second half has been extraordinary. And that foul there, and a ooh from the crowd. Mostly the bench as well.
Scott to the line for the Panthers to shoot 2, fouled on the play by the Gorlocks. Number 1, Javon Nugent, his first, the team's third.
2 free throw attempts here, and this game getting a little bit out of hand. And as a broadcaster, you know, you gotta have that filler. But you never know. There's a lot of game left. It's only 17, 27 points.
Number 1, Keyshawn Thomas, and number 31, Carlos Crespo. For the Gorlocks, number 20, Stephen Hawkins, and number 14, Mark Moore. Scott in for the shooter, number 22, Adrian Alvarez.
And that goes out of bounds off Nugent. Not happy with himself. It'll go back to Greenville with 14 minutes to go in the game. That one hits off of Hawkins. Swung out. What a pass there. And again, they just cannot get enough mustard on any of these shots. Seem like it's just shorting it like that one. And that one called a foul.
Carlos Crespo to the line for the Panthers. Fouled on the shot by the Gorlocks, number 23, Josh Luster, his second, the team's fourth. Crespo shooting 2.
Second one goes in. Here comes Alpha Diallo. Had that big slam earlier. Really got the crowd into it. 2-hand jam, but turns it over here. And a good move there by Keyshawn Thomas, able to slow down. Takes a lot of skill to not fall over running that fast. Nugent, a hard pass down to Luster. Moore in the corner for two. No good. Tipped it in by Alpha Diallo. 80 to 56. Gorlock's in the lead. Rebound goes to Luster. All the way down for Hawkins, but just overshot him. Out of bounds.
Checking in for the Panthers, number 3, Jacob Lee. Number 4, Darius Scott. Number 20, Jamie Calmes. Number 24, Jared Johnson. And number 40, Gawar Tua.
Nice bounce pass there to Toolum. He's going to take a mid-range jumper. That one tips off of two sides of the rim. No good. Stretch pass to Hawkins. Hawkins, Euro step down to Luster. Luster up and in. Great play there by Josh Luster. And that one draws a foul.
Foul call on the Gorlocks, number 14, Mark Moore, his first, the team's fifth. Jamie Calmes shooting 2 for the Panthers.
That one misses. Back to Luster. Gets it poked, able to settle it down, gives it off to Nugent. Nugent. Back over to Moore. Bounce pass down to Hawkins. All the way over to Luster. Look at this passing here. Quick passes all for the Gorlocks. Bounce pass, bounce pass. Hawkins misses, gets his own rebound. Up, fadeaway, off the backboard and in. Beautiful shot there by number 20, Stephen Hawkins. A strong pass to Tulum, but a little bit too strong there. More bounce pass, another bounce pass, up, and that one's in. Diallo, and one opportunity here. 11:40 to go in the game. Bounce pass, bucket.
He draws the foul and will shoot 1. Fouled on the play by the Panthers. Number 3, Jacob Lee, his first. In for the Panthers, number 12, Joseph Craig. Number 31, Carlos Crespo. Number 22, Adrian Alvarez. Diallo.
That one in the corner. Nice play there, a shot. That one looked good all the way by Keyshawn Thomas.
Keyshawn Thomas for 3.
Hawkins driving in, gets it poked, and that'll go out of bounds, but it'll stay with Webster.
Back into the game for the Gorlocks, number 24, Carl Moore. And number 22, Marcus Beckton.
Moore now over to Diallo. Diallo shoots it right off the foot. And a backcourt violation. Interesting pass there for number 10, Alpha Diallo. Just kind of threw it off his foot. Driving in, trying to find an opening. He does. Nice move here from the elbow. Oh! And a lot of chirping there. That's an air ball from the elbow. I saw a fan walk out after that one. A lot of smiles, but no smiles from the Greenville bench as they are down by 27. And a bounce pass to Becton. He gets a shot off. No good there. Two Greenville players going for the rebound. Somehow they still get it despite losing it. 10 minutes to go here in the game. Oh, three-pointer there. Banging it home from the big boy. What a shot there. Wow. Down low to Coleman. Good bounce pass to Becton, and that one's in. 89-63 Webster, commanding a strong lead here. Wynn Brown out on the court. You'd love to see him get 4 more points. They wanted him to take another three. That one taken there and banged home. There are 4 Webster players with 10 or more points. 11 for Diallo, 11 for Moore, 14 for Becton, 22 for Wynn Brown. It's been an impressive, efficient game for this Webster offense as well. And that one's stolen away and turned over. Shooting 56% from the field as a team. Coleman called for the foul there. Only 30% for Greenville. It's weird. Webster's only taken 3 three-point attempts and missed all 3, but 33 for Greenville. That one shot and made there. That one also made. 9 minutes to go here in the game. It's been a very commanding game so far. 21-point lead for Webster. Here's Coleman. He's got it on his right. Gets double teamed, gets it down low to Wynn Brown, turned over. And called for a foul is Becton. He doesn't like that one. So it'll go back to Greenville, who's been playing a little bit better here in these past couple minutes. Might be too late. We'll see.
The team setup. Shooting the bonus for the Panthers, number 24, Jared Johnson. Come on, JJ.
That one gets missed there. Webster retaining that possession. Under 9 minutes to go now. Pass out to Becton. Fakes it. It's a down low to Moore. Moore, fake pass, throws it up, no good. Coleman able to push his way through and will be the 5th Gorlock to reach double-digit points. At one, all the way in the corner, no good. Rebounded at first by Webster. And he throws it down. Jason Coleman with a big two-hand slam. 93-68 Webster. Gotta love that. That one is shot and made. And the behind the back play gets called for another foul. Sykes with a nice move there. Up and in for a nice basket. Sykes becoming another Gorlock to reach the double-digit threshold of points. And with that, we'll have a timeout. A 22-point Webster lead with 7:29 to go in the game. 22 points from Wynn Brown, 14 from Beckton, 11 from Moore, 11 from Diallo, 10 from Sykes, 10 from Coleman, 9 from Luster. Now on Greenville's side of things, 15 from Thomas, 11 from Dickey, 8 from Craig, 8 from Alvarez, and 7 from Johnson. Webster can hold on to this one. They'll be 5-8 on the season, 3-0 in conference play. Have a pretty solid comeback after starting out 0-6. They'll be 5-2 in their last 7 games as well. $7:29 to go in the game. Wynn Brown back out there. Hopefully we can see him get 4 points to reach that 1,000-point threshold that Julie Bondistel reached in the previous game in the Gorlock women's loss. 72-71. Greenville pulled away on that one. But we saw the 9th woman Gorlock to reach 1,000 points. And Coleman getting his 12th point. And if Wynn Brown can do it, he'll be the 15th Gorlock in men's basketball history to reach the 1,000-point mark. A lot of yelling, a lot of screaming, a lot of fouls not being called or fouls wanted by each side, or a lot of Greenville players falling down as well. Wynn Brown up and in, and he's only 2 points away. Nice pass there by Carl Moore. 24 points on the day for Wynn Brown. In the corner, a three-pointer. That one hit the top of the backboard. Interesting. That was interesting. That's all I'll say about that one. Very interesting shot there. Go back to the Gorlocks. They are a basket away from reaching 100 points. That one tips off of a few Gorlocks, and I'll go back to the Panthers, who are down by 26 here, just under 7 minutes to play in the game. And a three-point attempt. That one is made. Cutting the deficit down to just 23. That one handled by Wynn Brown, almost stolen. He needs one more basket. Gives it off to Carl Moore. Down low to Becton. Great passing there by Carl Moore. Becton with his 16th point of the game. That one mishandled. Over to Wynn Brown. Here he goes. Up, and that one is in. And congratulations to Wynn Brown Jr., the 15th Gorlock to reach 1,000 career points. We saw Bondistel do it in the women's game, and now we have Wynn Brown Jr. hitting that with his 26th point. Back out to Wynn Brown. Sykes has it now over to number 12. He's going to hit from the elbow. We've seen him do that so many times, and now he's up to 28 points. Very cool day here for the Gorlocks on both the women's and men's side. A nice quarterback pass there. Now Becton gives it back to Wynn Brown. Why not? Carl Moore not able to handle that rebound, and Coleman draws a foul. That's the 8th foul of the half for Webster and the 4th foul for Coleman. The crowd clapping for Wynn Brown. Congratulations to him. And there goes Wynn Brown. He'll check out. And a nice standing ovation from his teammates. A few fans in the crowd as well. And number 12, what a career he has had here at Webster. Once again, the leading scorer for this Gorlock team. Future is bright, though, for Webster. You know, Diallo, Sykes, and Moore leading a pretty impressive young crew. And Coleman turns that one over, and 80 points now for Greenville, 103-80. Webster in the lead, and that's a travel for Coleman as he slips up a little bit. Very emotional player, Jason Coleman. Can be a positive, can be a negative. But he's been one of the best scorers on this Webster team, second in scoring for the Gorlocks this season. And that one's turned over. Here's Diallo coming in. Gets stopped up a little bit. Down low to Javon Nugent. He'll toss that one out to Luster. Down low to Becton. Becton trying to make a player jump. He gets the nice hook there for 18th point of the game. He's 9 for 12 from the field. That one shot no good. The hook, no good again. That one, no good again. And that one going down low, and a slam there. Donato Pakak there with a slam. You saw him pull up from deep earlier in the game. Here's Becton looking for 20. The reverse there. How about that move? Beautiful, beautiful Euro step reverse there. And he's got 20. 10 for 13 now. Almost a travel there. Handled by Greenville. Going in. Back out. This is Craig. He'll shoot it. That one no good. Rebounded somehow by Javon Nugent. I swear, I don't know how he gets these rebounds sometimes. He just comes down with them. Luster. And he will go to the line. And if Luster can make at least one of his free throws here, he'll be another Gorlock, the 7th Gorlock to be exact, to reach double-digit points. Becton and Brown combining for 48 points. They're also shooting 24 for 33, which is 72% from the field combined, which is very, very impressive. As a team, Webster in general has just been extremely efficient. – 109-82 Webster in the lead here. 3:41 to go in the game. Luster with a second free throw attempt. That one's in. So is the 7th Gorlock to reach at least 10 points. A 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Webster at first. Back to Greenville, unable to make it there. Going down low again, into the corner. That's a shot, that's a make there. And Travis Dickey making a 3-point attempt. Mark Moore handling it, back out to Luster. Down low, it's Becton to Nate Jones. Jones spinning around, good play there by number 15, Nate Jones. And he gets himself on the board with a nice reverse layup there. Dickey for 3. That one hits off of Becton's head. And a foul called on Alpha Diallo. So Gawar Tuam will head to the line with 2:39 to go in the game. Webster will improve to 3-0 in conference play, 5-8 overall. And their next matchup will come on Saturday, January 14th at 3 p.m. against Westminster, at Westminster. And that'll be another of a long string of conference games, as last time these two met was at Westminster as well, where the Gorlocks had the 80-66 win. And it's been pretty back and forth as of late between these two teams, as it's 2-2 in the last 4 games. As back in 2021, Westminster came with the win, and then after that, at Grand Gymnasium, Webster won, and then Westminster won, and then the last game Webster won. So by that, Westminster should win the next game, but hopefully this Webster team, who's playing red hot right now, can pull away with it. That pass going nowhere, out of bounds. Checking into the game, Hunter Cole, the freshman out of Farmington, Missouri. 6'4", he's listed as. He's played in 7 games, averaging 1.4 points so far. Also into the game, Jacob Wittishek, one of the best names to say. The 5'11" junior. What a move there by Nate Jones. Doing a little too small on number 15. Mocking him a little bit after as well. And there is the requested shoot it. They definitely shot as that fan asked them to. Nice keep in there by Diallo. Here's Wittishek all the way down to Nate Jones. He's been red hot. Over to Cole, and oh, he fumbles it. The freshman looking for a bucket here. And trying to hit it in the corner. No good, swatted away by Luster. We got 1:20 to go here in the game. Up and in there. Another basket made by Keyshawn Thomas. That'll be a turnover.
Number 40, Noir Tulin. Number 30, Caden Johnson. Number 11, Trenton Lee. Number 3, Jacob Lee. And number 5, Jordan Boyd.
That's a three-point attempt here, and that one no good. Rebound given to Greenville at first, I believe, but blocked by Hunter Cole. With 58 seconds left, it'll go back to the Gorlocks. That ball's thrown in. Alpha Diallo now trying to get it to Luster. A little sloppy, but able to be corralled. Hunter Cole now with it. Trying to bounce it off. It'll hit off a player and go to Jacob Lee. Lee goes up, and the shot is good. 42 seconds to go. Now 114 to 90. Gorlock and a double dribble called on Wittishek. Diallo limping a little bit here on the sideline. Not what you want to see in more of the garbage time. He's going to sit down at the end of the bench. Diallo, one of the key depth pieces of this team. 34 seconds to go now, and another whistle. And limping here is number 5, Jordan Boyd. First Diallo, now Boyd. Players limping off here. Three-point attempt, no good. Hawkins handles it, out of Wittishek. Hawkins has it. Down low to Jones, and he will draw the foul.
Hey, you got this, Greenville, let's go!
The team set.
18 seconds to go here. No shot clock as that one goes in. 6 points for Nate Jones. He had some pretty impressive moves on his 2 makes from the field. Down low, that one gets stolen. 8 seconds to go. And usually we'd see Webster, I would believe, dribble out this last few seconds, but in last game, Greenville dunked in the last second against Webster in their blowout win. But here, Webster responding nicely as they lost last time out against Greenville, this time blowing them out of the waters by 25 points. 115 to 90 victory. Win Brown Jr., congratulations to him. He dropped 28 in this game. And with that, he becomes the 15th Gorlock in men's basketball history to reach 1,000 career points. This has been Cam Brockschmidt. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Webster improving to 5-8. They will see you at Westminster on Saturday. And we'll see you next time.